everything should go our way. And so if it's not going our way, then our lives are just really horrible. And when you are thankful for what you have, then you come to the realization that you actually have a lot more than you deserve, especially if you're a Christian, because you see how much God has done for you, and you see how much love he has in coming to die for you on the cross, and you realize that you have way more than you could ever deserve. And I think a lot of times we forget about that, but that is one of the most important things. And so I'm just going to go through some practical ways of keeping track of your blessings. And first, and probably my favorite way, is having a book. This is my book. And in the book, I have blessings from when I was born all the way up until now. And they're really big blessings and really small blessings. Like one of them is from Fountain View, and I really wish that we would have this certain dessert for lunch, but I didn't even pray about it. I was just thinking in my head, like, oh, that would be so cool. And then at lunch we had it that very same day, and I was like, what a blessing. And then there's bigger blessings. Like when I was born, I came out with my umbilical cord wrapped around my neck, and it was kind of sucking the life out of me, choking me, and I was turning blue, and they were trying to cut it, but they didn't want to cut me, and so the midwife was able to cut it just in time so that I didn't die, and that's a huge blessing in my life, because if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here today. And there's big and small things, but as long as you're thankful for something, that's the most important part. And it doesn't have to be a book. There's actually a Facebook page with 26,000 likes called The Attitude of Gratitude Project. And the author of this page posts, or the founder, whatever it's called, she posts things that she's thankful for every couple of days, once or twice a week. And you could start your own group or start a blog or start tweeting about it, but the most important thing is to do it consistently, whatever you do. And Jasmine used this quote in her speech on Tuesday, and I think it's also very appropriate for my speech as well. It says, "We have nothing to fear for the future, except as we shall forget the way the Lord has led us and his teaching in our past history." And this is so true for me, because I've struggled so much this year with knowing what to do, where to go, what to do for this semester, what to do for this summer, what to do for next semester, what to do in the next years of my life. And looking back at the way that God has led me in the past is one of the biggest comforts I have, because it gives me faith, it gives me hope that he will continue to lead me in the future. And I know he will, but our human nature just gets in the way, and it tells us, oh, but you're so confused, you look at all these options you have, like it's going to take you forever to figure this out. And then you look back at what God has done, and you can see that he's going to help you get through it. And I want to do an activity with gratitude. That's what this paper that I borrowed is for. I'm going to give you each a piece of paper. And I want you to draw a really big circle. As big as you can. And this activity is called the Wheel of Gratitude. So I'm going to draw it up here so you guys can see it. And it has 6 pieces. And so each piece is like a category of life. And so in each piece, try to write at least 3 things you're thankful for. So looking at categories. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So just one thing in each category?
Try to write 3 things.
3 things,
can.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you can. If you can.
For blessing.
more broad, as in like where you are right now. Like for all of us, our environment is we are. So what are you thankful for about the environment that we have? And then food and shelter kind of specific. Okay, so I'm just gonna close, and you guys can finish later. I think it's pretty much time to stop. But one thing I just want to close with is look at all the things that you've already written down on your paper. Is there something that they all have in common that you see? One thing that really stood out to me, I actually heard it in worship when I was with Foundry during pack time. A lot of the blessings that we are thankful for are actually selfish. And everything here on my paper is, I'm thankful about this because it blessed me. And even the writer of the totally secular article, I mean, for the most part, at Berkeley, he brought this out too in his last paragraph. And he called it gratitude outside the box. Why not be thankful for the way that we've been able to bless others, or be thankful for others having